Hi guys, it's been almost a year since I made a video. Actually, I think it might have been more than a year since I made a video. Anyway, it's been almost a year since I took my last dose of mirtazapine. I jumped off at 0.25 milligrams on June 20th, 2019. Today is June 4th, 2020. And the reason I haven't made any videos this whole time is because there hasn't really been anything to say. You know, the saying, no news is good news, is kind of true. I haven't really been experiencing anything that was worth noting. But I thought that you all might want to hear from me since I've been done, because it does feel really good to be done. Another reason I haven't made a video is because I really wanted to post that I lost all the weight that I gained, and I haven't yet. I've lost most of it, like 30 pounds, but I gained 40, so I'm still carrying an extra 10. And I know I'll probably get some shit for this, and people will say that I look just fine, but it's not the way I'm used to looking. I can show you myself. This is my 127 pound self. I'm used to being about 117, 120, somewhere in there. And it's kind of hard to know what I'm going back to because, in terms of weight, because I've gained a lot of muscle. I've been doing a lot of Pilates for the last 3 years. And also, I think I weighed like 125 pounds after my son was born, and that was right when I started the drug. And then I gained 40 pounds. So I was already like a little bit over my regular weight because I just had a baby. So anyway, I do feel really good about where I am. I feel really good in my body. I feel really strong. I feel really healthy. And I've recently started exercising a lot more because I want to just get rid of this last like 7 to 10 pounds, which I've never had to deal with in my life. I know a lot of women are like, the last 10 pounds or that stubborn 5 pounds. I've never been someone who's had to deal with that. I've always been the same weight my whole life. I mean, my whole adult life. But now here I am with this like last stubborn 7 pounds that won't go away. So I've started exercising more. I bought a $200 rebounder. Actually, it's $250 on Amazon, but it's really awesome. And I've been jumping on there for about 20 minutes after I do 30 minutes of mat Pilates about 4 times a week. And I'm just into my second week of that. And I'm really hoping that after, I don't know, maybe a few months, that this extra weight will finally go. I've also cut back on consuming sugar and carbs. I'm eating a lot of veggies and meat and, you know, lots of salads and not really a whole lot of extra processed foods. I'm not eating anything after dinner. I'm not snacking on chips and sweets, you know, right before bed, which is something I used to do. So I'm kind of hoping that that combined with exercise will really help. What else did I want to tell you? So before I got the rebounder, I started running again because I really wanted to up my cardio so that I could lose this weight. And what happened when I was running was that my 42-year-old knees that are not so fabulous anymore started to really get angry at me for running. And I also get this weird toenail bed injury, like the toenails bang into the fronts of my shoes and then the toenail bed dies, and then my toenails are ugly and painful for like 6 months. And even with changing my shoes, I haven't really been able to figure out how to get that to stop happening. So that's why I bought the rebounder. Also, I have a 3.5, almost 4-year-old, and he loves jumping on that. So that saves me when I can't take him outside and I just need him to burn off some steam. He will jump and jump and jump. And that's been really good for all of us. But what I wanted to mention is that when I started running again, and now that I'm doing this extra exercise on the rebounder, I'm noticing that as my body sheds some of this extra weight, I am experiencing intermittent and mild withdrawal syndrome. I mean, not syndrome, symptoms. So I'll notice like increased anxiety, sweating. I had a panic attack the other night in the middle of the night, which I didn't have a panic attack the entire time that I was withdrawing from mirtazapine, so that was kind of unexpected. Probably has something to do with the collective anxiety that everybody's experiencing right now, because I am feeling very tuned into collective energy. Anyway, I did want to say that I think that some of that drug is still living in the fat cells in my body, and as I burn them off, it's coming out and showing up as symptoms. And they're mild. I mean, they're tolerable. You know, pains in my wrist, a bout of dizziness, just random weird shit. It's all stuff that I experienced when I was withdrawing, but I'm just noticing it creeping up again as I try to get rid of this extra weight. So that's really the only thing that I have to report. I may make another video when I'm finally at my goal weight. I may not, I don't know. But I hope that you all are doing well on your journeys to get off this horrible drug. I hope that anybody who sees my videos and decides not to take it, I hope that that's a good choice for you, because I think it's a really poisonous drug that can literally steal years from your life. And I'm thankful to be done with it for the most part. See ya.